Okay, here's the other beer I grabbed at the Bear River NSLC. Sleeman Clear. This is their light beer. Okay, so I guess that's a light lager. It's at 4% ABV. That's all I really have to say about it. Sleeman Clear in clear bottles, which is the norm for all the Sleeman products, actually. So we'll get right to the review. Not too enthusiastic about this one, but you never know until you try. First thing which struck me about this beer, as I poured it, and as you can see, not much of a head, it is so pale that when you know how sometimes you say, oh, this beer is very watery? This beer is so pale when I was pouring it, and even looking at it now, it really looks like it's mostly water. Like, it looks like someone peed in a pool of water, okay? I'm not saying not to knock the beer or anything, you know, not to insult it, it's just what it looks like, okay? So yeah, Sleeman's light beer. Sleeman has some okay beers, so we're giving this one a chance. I'm not gonna write it off or anything just because it's a light beer. Some light beers can be okay. So give it a smell now. Toasted corn smell. Yeah, dry toasted corn smell. It has more smell than the Carling Lager I reviewed previous to this. Also give it that. It's a bit stronger anyway. Not as complex maybe as the Carling Lager. Not that the Carling Lager was complex, but this in comparison is not as complex. All I'm getting really is the dry roasted corn kind of smell. So, but it's fairly strong for a light beer. We'll give it a taste now. Wow, very watery. Very, very watery. Tastes like, I keep going back to that non-alcoholic Molson, the Molson Excel that I reviewed. This is what that tastes like. But more watery and without a bad aftertaste. There's not really much of an aftertaste or anything to this. It's just, it's a watered down lager. I'm actually kind of pissed off. Sleeman tends to make okay beers. Like, they're not a craft brewery or anything, but generally their beers are a bit of a step above most of the lagers in Canada. Like, I'd rate Sleeman higher than Labatt and Molson. But yeah, it's not good. Again, a perfect summer beer, perfect for slugging back, tons of them. It's one of those beers that doesn't make you think, it doesn't make you notice it's actually there. Yeah, I mean, it's drinkable, but why? Why would you bother? The only reason I'm going to bother is because I don't throw away beers that don't offend my taste any. Like, they're not, it's not disgusting or anything, it just has no real taste. It's, yeah. This one I definitely can't recommend. This is definitely the lesser of the Sleeman beers I've had. Way down from the other Sleeman beers. I'm going to finish it, but 1.5 out of 5 for Sleeman Clear. That's, just leave it alone, folks. Go for like their original draft or their anniversary 20 or their cream ale, anything, but avoid Sleeman Clear.